This shit here, this is supposed to be some TV show called Gotham, and it's Batman stuff. And I don't watch regular TV, so I wouldn't see it. But supposedly, even good men have secrets. Well, that's true because it's called the duality of man. Even the best people have an evil side to them. That's fact. That is a fact. Because the nicest person in the world can become the meanest fuck son of a bitch that ever walked the earth given the right circumstances. So, we're dualistic, all of us. And so, most people aren't going to catch this. But, give me a fucking break, will you? And so this was like, if you remember the original Batman with Michael Keaton, you remember when he took Kim Basinger, she went in there, was looking at all of his collection of all his different weapons from around the world. Well, it's the same thing. He fights for peace and justice, yet he collects weapons of destruction. We're all the same. All of us are the same. We're all duality. We're not singularity. Singularity is a different thing. Singularity is one mind, one specific. We're duality. But the danger with singularity is when that one thought or that one mind is just corrupted, and it doesn't have the other opposing side to kind of balance it out. See, there has to be two sides, but they have to balance out equal. You can't be more evil than good. I know that sounds fucked up, but there's a reason for it. Singularity is just picking one side against the other and just sticking with that side completely. Like if you were a Bible banger and thought, well, that blah, 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 or you were strictly a Luciferian, and that was it. I kind of, in my own opinion, this is just me, I think it's a mix between the two. And then, no, it doesn't mean you go and you fucking murder babies and sacrifice goats. When I say that, I mean, you don't always have to give money to a charity. You don't always have to act on your feelings to be the good guy. You can walk by somebody that maybe on a different day you'd give them money or whatever. There's certain situations where you would act differently in different situations. But if you were of a singularity nature, you would always react exactly the same way. So that's what's being portrayed here. Is Batman is dualistic. He's got an evil side to him. We all do. We all do. Fucking a lot of people express that in sexual deviance. I mean, that's where it really comes out in a lot of people with all of this weirdness. But in reality, in society, most people keep that shit under wraps. That thing's called the id or something. I don't remember. It's like I can't remember, but you get the gist of it, right? But of course, getting back to the main thing, we have to have the X here, right? So we know that this X is really, if you just elongate it a little bit further, you'd have a crucifix. We know that it's all the same story here. The church is everything. It's all the same thing. It's just more fun to keep people fucking running around in circles than just tell them the fucking truth. Because you ain't just going to walk out of here. It doesn't work like that. I don't care how much fucking meditating you do. No matter where you can go in your fucking thoughts, you're always going to come back to the third dimension until you fucking finally die. So what's this game of keeping people in the dark about it? I guess it's because this place was set up for power. And if people finally realized what this place was, then they might revolt by just all dying and saying, fuck it, it's better if we all die than stay here this way. That would be my guess. That's the reason for keeping everybody separated. And it also creates tension. Gets us to fight and kill each other instead of going, fuck this bullshit. But it's the way of the world. That's how it works.